events into perspective for us, we are now joined by the veteran Namibian ambassador, Dr. Tuliameni Kalomoh, on the line. Good morning, Doctor, and welcome to GMN.
Thank you very much. Let me make a correction. I'm not a doctor.
Yes, you are ambassador, correct.
Thank you.
Very well, Ambassador. Now, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, from your diplomatic observations, how do you make of the political situation in the United States this morning? That's from a diplomatic perspective.
Thank you very much. First of all, let me say that the political situation in the United States for the last 4 years has been characterized by anger and cheap demagoguery as well as populism. So I am not surprised that that anger is motivated and incited by demagogues was translated but by what we saw last Wednesday at the insurrection of the United States Parliament, which is called the Capitol, by an angry white mob which wanted to torpedo a peaceful transfer, democratic transfer of power from one party to another. So I was surprised. And the consequence of the politics of demagoguery is the consequence of the political of xenophobia. It's the politics of the consequence of the politics of racism and the consequence of politics of anger. It was a disgrace, manifestly disgraceful behavior.
Now, Ambassador, the events of this week are said to be unprecedented in nature. Some of them are calling them childish. Some of them are saying they are mathematically uncalculated. Some of them are saying they are shameful, and some of them are saying they are totally irresponsible. What do you reflect on this in relation to the politics of the day?
First of all, I think it was irresponsible for the President of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump, to incite the angry mob to storm the Parliament or the Capitol, as it is called in the United States. It's also irresponsible. All the appellations, irresponsible, shameful, disgraceful, I think all these appellations apply. It was unprecedented. The first and last time that Parliament, that Capitol, was stormed was 1814 by the British during the War of Independence of the United States. So this was unprecedented, I agree. This was unprecedented, but not surprising.
Unprecedented, but not surprising, yeah.
When the voters accept the politicians who are angry, the demagogues, the populists, that's the consequence. Shame, irresponsibility, and disgrace.
Now, Ambassador, social media, of course, had their 2 cents there, and they are terming these as white supremacy. Would you say this is a case here?
There is an element, there is a major element of white supremacy, because you see, the United States of America is inhabited predominantly by white protesters. White protesters.
Yeah.
They eliminated the native Indians. They enslaved the black Americans. And they have not recognized the Latinos and the Asian Americans. Because of the economic challenge, higher unemployment, the white feel, particularly the white who have no college education, they fear that their country is taking over
Yeah.
foreign. It's why you constantly hear the slogan, let us take our country back. They feel they are being threatened by foreigners. And that is the politics of populism, and that is the politics that incites anger and the fear and the insecurity.
Now, Ambassador, social media also said that during the Black Lives Matter, the protection on Capitol Hill was so intense. But under these circumstances that unfolded on Wednesday, there was little or no protection, and that the protesters actually gained access to the Capitol Hill, and they are saying this is a sign of racism. What do you have to say on that?
I think it's very difficult to avoid the conclusion of a racist motive that motivated the behavior of both the Capitol Police and the National Guard. First, Joe Biden, the president-elect of the United States, is a Catholic. And he's the second Catholic to occupy that office, second to John F. Kennedy. And the protesters believe they are preordained to rule the United States. So for them, a Catholic is supposed not to have been elected. Secondly, Washington, D.C. is dominated, is inhabited by blacks.
Yeah.
And therefore, they believe that it's occupied by foreign power. So it's quite tempting for any analyst to conclude that when there were demonstrations there, organized by predominantly Black Lives Matter, but not exclusively, but predominantly by blacks,
Yeah.
the white police leadership was put in force. But
Yeah.
when the white supremacy
Correct.
incited by President Trump stormed the Capitol, the police were nowhere to be found.
Yeah. Now, Ambassador, we have also seen the change of tone from President Donald Trump, saying that there will be a peaceful transition. And of course, Congress yesterday affirmed President-elect Joseph Biden as the democratically elected president. What can we expect in the next 12 days before President-elect Joe Biden takes office?
Well, first of all, I believe that the democratic institutions in the United States are very deeply anchored, very, very strong. Secondly, I suspect that they will increase the security for the inauguration in 12 or 13 days of President Joe Biden. Thirdly, I think the statement by President Trump that there will be a peaceful transition of power is both cynical, it's the height of hypocrisy and opportunism. One, he has not even considered it. He has not even accepted that he lost the election. He still maintains the policy, the lie that he won the election. And therefore, for him to now say that there will be a peaceful handover of power, it's simply opportunism. For one thing, he has no choice. Whether he likes it or not, President Biden, 1 minute past midday on the 20th of January, Biden will be president of the United States. So Mr. Trump and his cohort have no choice but to leave power.
Yeah. Great. Thank you so much, Ambassador. It's good talking to you.
Thank you very much. I hope that African leaders, African people will not take this bad example, this disgraceful example of the President Trump and his supporters in the United
Thank you.
Good morning.
Ambassador to Liameni Kalomoh is a veteran diplomat who was talking to us about the events that took place mid of this week in the United States.